Some new information to pass along tonight as a company has announced plans to build a carbon dioxide pipeline. It would take CO2 emissions from ethanol and fertilizer plants from 5 states, including Iowa, permanently storing the gas underground. Local 5's Dave Downey has been speaking to experts about this project. So Dave, what have you learned?
Yeah, Stephanie, this is pretty significant news for both rural landowners as well as ethanol and fertilizer plants. Over 1,300 miles of pipeline you see behind me in 5 states. That's Nebraska, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Iowa. And clearly Iowa has the most mileage of pipeline through our state, with 80% about coming through the Hawkeye state. Now, this isn't the first carbon dioxide emission pipeline set to cross through Iowa. Elizabeth Burns-Thompson with Navigator CO2 Ventures explains why they're becoming more crucial.
The biofuels of 10 years ago are not the biofuels today, and the biofuels of today won't be the same as the biofuels of 10 years from now. But what we do anticipate is that liquid fuels are still going to be part of the transportation system for the foreseeable future. And there is a time value associated with carbon as well.
Now, what exactly is carbon sequestration? It's a process of taking the CO2 emissions from those plants, compressing, dehydrating, and then transporting them underground to permanent storage over a mile below the surface. Now, the next step, that's informational meetings that have to be held in every county the pipeline passes through. Live in the studio, Dave Downey, Local 5 News. We're Iowa.
Dave, thank you. And given how early the company is in the process, officials say they don't expect the project to be complete and operational for at least another 3 years.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.